Hello, my name is Brandy Joan and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing one of my favorite things, a thrift flip. Oh, yeah. So for my last video I posted a tutorial on how to sew up a pattern that I sell in my Etsy shop that I did link down below, but for this one I wanted to make something that was a little bit more accessible, so if you have a button-up shirt at home you can easily make this and you don't have to buy a pattern that I sell to do it. So yeah, let's get to it. This is the rack where I keep all of my projects that I'm working on, or the things that I'm about to start, or the things that I just haven't finished yet. So the first thing that we're working on is this men's size small button-up that my boyfriend gifted to me because it doesn't fit him anymore. So we are going to do a cutout sweetheart neckline that still buttons at the top and buttons down the bottom and is a little bit more fitted. So for this one you definitely want to use something smaller, closer to your size, not so oversized. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is rip the pocket out of the front of your shirt if your shirt has one, and I already did that and ripped a hole in the front of my shirt. Which you don't want to do. So once you rip the pocket off, you want to bring your shoulder seam in just a little bit so it fits you better. I took mine in about 1 inch. And once it fits you a little better around your shoulders, you're going to want to make darts down the front of your shirt so it fits you a little better all the way around. And I did mine about 1 inch at the deepest part of my waist, the smallest part of my waist. Yeah. And then I also did 2 darts on the back, and those were about 3 inches at the smallest part of my waist. Oh, and then here's a nice little break where my boyfriend bought me a sandwich. He didn't know I was filming.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot I did that. I'm sorry, that was... Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, and that's what it looks like when the darts are all taken in and it fits you like a shirt that was made for you. Beautiful. Tight. Okay, and then once you have your shirt fitted to your body, you're going to want to draw out where the cutout is going to be. I thought that I was going to be cutting out the hole, so it wasn't a problem, but I'm not. So it's there now, part of the shirt forever. I'll sew it later. But there's my cutout. Right into the pit. So basically what I'm doing now, actually, is I'm tracing out the lines that I had done a little bit like this and making them just a little bit more precise and sharp, adding a little bit of seam allowance. Okay, so here's what the cutout lines look like, and you can see the top line is where I drew my initial mark, and then below it is where I gave myself a little bit of space in case I make it too small. And after trying the shirt on, I went back in and made the darts a little tighter around the top of my boob because it was just way too loose. Oh, and I made muffins. So here are the muffins that I made. It's a coffee cake crumble. I'm singing a little song that was supposed to be sexual. I don't know why for the muffins. It felt sexual at the time. Ta-da! Okay, that's that. And here is me double folding the top edge of the cutout so it's nice and good. And I'm pinning the top of the cutout down to the bottom of the cutout. I don't know. Okay, that's what it looks like. That's it. I don't really know what to say. Okay, and here's what it looks like now, trying it on. Okay, and I'm wearing a dress and pants underneath the shirt, and you would think, hey Brandy, you're filming a YouTube video. Maybe you should do it in a way that shows the shirt instead of wearing a whole ensemble underneath, but you don't, and now I'm gonna chop it. I'm just cutting it. Okay, so this is the extra that I just chopped off of the bottom of the shirt, and I'm going to cut 2-inch strips to cover the top of the neckline that you can see kind of in the inspiration picture. And this is when I decided to cut the dress that I was wearing as well. Okay, and now that I've taken care of the dress, this is what the shirt looks like with one of the sides sewn up. And I still have to put the on the other side, but I'm gonna tack that down a little better. Okay, and here's what it looks like finished. I'm considering cutting the collar off, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm also thinking that I might make the cutout a little bit higher. But yeah, there it is. Beautiful. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think it's a good one. It's good. It's cute. So cute. And this men's extra large white button up that I'm going to do the Chuquamis. I never say it right. But I've looked at this shirt a million times and I'm pretty sure I know how they did it. And I'm pretty sure I know how we're gonna do it, but we'll figure it out. We'll see. Okay, so the first attempt that I made with this one was to sew in these long straps that were supposed to both tie from the inside and tie this closed. It didn't work. I kept one inside here and I pinned one to the outside, but tying it like this doesn't connect the outer edge, which is what needs to be done. So I think I'm going to tie it kind of like a wrap dress where this sash here goes through a little slit that I'm going to cut in the front and helps pull the front closed. Okay, and this is the moment when I realized that this is not going to work. And no, maybe? Yeah, nope, definitely not. Nope. But you can see it's like almost there, but also not even close. So plan number one didn't work out, doesn't look good, not okay. So we're gonna figure something else out. Okay, so we're gonna go for something much more simple. There's not much else left that I can do now that I've kind of chopped everything up, made a little bit of a mess and feel super discouraged. So the first thing I'm going to do is even out the hem on the bottom, remove the collar by seam ripping it out, so when you're done it should look like this. Okay, so now that I've evened out the bottom and I've cut off the collar, I'm going to also take off the strap that I attached to the sides of the shirt. Okay, and then with the straps that I took off from the sides of the shirt, I made a ruffle that I'm now sewing in the place of where the collar used to be. And this is what it looks like. Beautiful. Now we're going to do the same thing with the cuff. And that's it. You're done. Beautiful Little House on the Prairie Jack Sparrow shirt. It's all yours. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Okay.
I can't get fully hidden.
You look like Buster from Arrested Development.